So mostly, I think it's important to start with a couple of words or a few words, and that's harassment, terror, and distrust. Those are all things that the community you apparently or supposedly serve feel when they're waiting at one of your stops or get on one of your buses or your Macs. And it's not just because there's this ambiguous white boogeyman. It's because there's a very specific fear of the cops that you have working your systems. I don't know a single person of color that gets on the bus lightly these days. I have witnessed the Portland police on multiple occasions target, terrorize, and harass people who were on the bus. I have seen them do it to mostly people of color and houseless. I have seen them do it during the winter, during the cold snap, when houseless were just trying to get on the bus to get warm for 10 minutes before they were thrown off by police. You charge a fare that is, in many cases, beyond what a household in this community with these housing costs can afford as it is. And so some people, like our houseless, have no choice but to ride for free. Because it's take the chance or die. And you are allowing the police in this community under your jurisdiction on your transportation lines to terrorize a community that is already vulnerable and afraid. People who are just trying to get on the bus so that they can, get out of the heat for 10 minutes or get warm for 10 minutes. Or they're running from somebody that's trying to hurt them. I saw that happen too. A houseless woman got on a bus because a man was trying to assault her, and the bus driver went 1 block and then kicked her off. If you're going to work within a community, you need to understand that the exclusivity that is now becoming the general norm on your lines, where white, affluent-looking people are safe and people of color and those who do not look affluent are targeted, it can't work. Right now, it's almost like Jim Crow days, where the bus is safe for the whites, and the people of color are taking a risk of their lives by stepping foot on any of those lines for any reason, anywhere. Now, I understand yesterday that one of your bus drivers was assaulted, spit on, and pepper sprayed, and that's not okay. If somebody's just trying to do their job, that's not okay. But that is one incident compared to the hundreds or thousands of incidences that occur where violent altercations take place, like Terrell Johnson with the Portland police, like what happened with the Max train stabbings, like what happens every single time a cop goes on there and inspects people's fare, and your policies allow them to terrorize and throw them off or arrest them. And then they get a civil demand citation for $250, which, if they can't afford a fare of $2.50, they're never going to be able to pay that restitution. Or the fines for going to jail. You guys need to not put more cops on Trimet. You need to decrease or eliminate police on Trimet.